Hello and welcome back to the 2019 Pokemon Duel World Cup. Today we have a Group B matchup between India and Italy. India last week tied with Malaysia, which wasn't up to their standards for being the number 2 ranked team in this Pokemon Duel World Cup. Meanwhile, Italy fell to Peru 4-2. So a big game for both these teams to try to stay alive in this World Cup. If Italy loses, they are mathematically eliminated. If India loses, they're probably mathematically eliminated, which could be crazy. I didn't think the number 2 team could be eliminated. But what's up, guys? Earl Green YT coming back with another Pokemon Duel World Cup matchup here. We have India and Italy. And we have our first matchup here. And it is between Bahu and Nick. Bahu starts out by bringing out his Eevee, countered by the Primal Kyogre, as Bahu brings out Keldeo, which Nick ends up just bringing to the goal point. And a knockout here right off the bat. So Bahu in a great situation right off the start. So go get an attack off here, as he will get knocked out though, but Gardevoir will go back to the bench. Eevee slides up, and he's trying to threaten game here. Altaria comes out and plays a little bit of defense. Water jump here. He's not going to move him unless to take the entry point. He will take the entry point, and he'll probably take the other entry point with Eevee if he had the turn now. Moonblast knocks out that Eevee though, so. And another Vibrava. I've seen so many Vibravas here in week 2 that I want to run one myself. As we have Gardevoir going up against Kangaskhan here. The Super Saiyan versus the Sucker Punch, as Gardevoir comes out victorious there. Nick gets the knockout, moves up that Gardevoir. Bahu counters by bringing out the Primal Kyogre. Mega Gardevoir going down here. Probably going up against that Keldeo, because if he didn't, that would have been a surround kill. Trying to go up against that Vibrava. Warpole versus Sacred Sword, so he just switches out there. Bahu brings up his Vibrava. Double chances here, as he will land the blue hole. And that's exactly what he wanted. Probably going to banish here. Yes, he will, as he can easily activate his Mega Mega Altaria. Brings out his Lucario. Tectonic Rage, as this will knock out his Kyogre. Very nice move there for Vibrava, Z move. Probably one of the most OP ones. And he's only a rare. You do not evolve that at all. He slides up with the Keldeo. He'll go for the attack here, and that'll do it. Bahu with the win. He'll try to do the corkscrew. Actually, if he lands a white here, that's not game, but he will land a purple, and Bahu will get the first win here, as India taking a quick 1-0 lead here over Italy. Italy needs a win here to still be competitive, to still have a chance at making the quarterfinals after the round 1 loss. Here we have a matchup here between Xbox and D not EU. Xbox moves out with his Marshadow, countered by bringing out the Lucario. Xbox brings out his Tapu Fini, and not EU brings out his Dio, and then brings out an Eevee. He's going to double chance here with Kabuskin going up against the Eevee, which is probably going to be Eevee. And he'll get the Cyclone kick. So he gets the Evo there with that Kabuskin, which could be very helpful. Xbox trying to give India a 2-0 lead, not EU trying to tie it up here for Italy. As he'll quickly play some defense with Tapu Fini here. Rocky helmet here with Keldeo. Hoping and he lands a miss. So not what you wanted if you're not you here. Lucario going up against Keldeo. As he'll get the knockout, but he'll just be able to change forms. Keldeo, one of the most annoying figures in the game he's becoming. As he slides over with the Lucario. Brings out the Drifloon. Breaks out the Mega Lucario. As he moves down, he'll probably go after this Lucario here. He will, trying to go for that Aurora Sphere, and he will not get it. But that gold will not help him either. Because of Lucario's ability. Air Balloon for Lucario. He'll go right over that Keldeo. Forcing not you to have to double chance here. Probably trying to go for that backtrack, and that's exactly what he'll get. It's the only thing I can really see him going for. Sends both figures to the bench, where he'll max revive his Blaziken, and he'll not attack. He'll Bright Power and go after the Marshadow. Going for the attack here. This is a good matchup for that Mega Lucario. The respin hoping Xbox hoping for another dodge here, and he'll not get it. His Marshadow's knocked out and not looking good here, Xbox. He has to go block with Drifloon here. He'll definitely go for another attack, hoping for a knockout here. And he'll get the Aurora Sphere. Now, who will the Aurora Sphere? The Fini? He'll rush for the Drifloon. That'll force him to have to slide over the Fini and try to attack, hoping for a knockout. Or going for the Cyclone kick here with Kabuskin. If not, this could be game over. As the Jet kick, it's not going to work. He's going to need the Cyclone kick, and he will not get it. As Italy is going to tie up the game here. A score of 1-1. As we head to game number 3, it's India 1 and Italy 1. As we have Destiny, the number 2 player in the whole tournament, going to the pre-rankings tournament, pre-tournament rankings, going up against Kulo. Kulo running a speed team, countered by a Lucario and Vibrava type team. So quickly bring out his speed Dio, which will be countered by that Vibrava. So once again, Vibrava showing itself being useful as tons of teams are running him. He'll bring his Keldeo down, or his Celebi down, not Keldeo. As then he'll put the Lucario right behind the Celebi. He'll bring the Keldeo now right in front of the Lucario. He'll bring out the Primal Kyogre, and then out comes the Zoroark. So all the figures are on the field now. This is where speed teams start to struggle. Speed teams need to just end games quick This is not going to be helpful for Kulo having to play defense because speed figures are generally weak. But Kulo is actually on the offense, my bad. As a knockout there for Mew. Smart defense, though. The Robsuck. Which is Destiny. Destiny with that Vibrava stopping the Lucario there. Because he'll max survive his own Lucario. And a Mega Lucario here for Kulo, kind of a not last resort because he's going after the Vibrava, not the Rotom. Yeah, I had it right. So go after the Keldeo. The Vibrava, my bad. As he'll land the Bullet Punch and get the knockout. Corkscrew Crash. It's going to be a very favorable matchup here. He switched, yes, the cross counter. Very favorable matchup for Zoroark there. And he'll get the Sucker Punch. Not what you want. You wanted the cross counter that'll have gotten the knockout. Instead, you get knocked out by that Lucario there. And he gets to move up 2 spots. Threatening game, forcing the Poipole to have to play goalie. He'll go right next to Lucario, which will force the Mega Lucario to go up, and he's probably going to attack that Lucario, trying to get the most out of the Mega Lucario, and he'll land the dodge versus the Metal Coat. So decent position here for Destiny, as he's going to activate the Mega Lucario here to go up against that Poipole. Will he get the knockout? He'll get the Aurora Sphere, so a bad situation here if you're Kulo. Having to attack. No, he's goal blocking, my bad. He's going to double chance here, trying to go for the Aurora Sphere, trying to get the knockout. He gets the Bullet Punch here. He will respin. Nothing bad can happen from this respin, only good stuff. And he'll get the Aurora Sphere. Getting the knockout here for India and possibly threatening game. He is threatening game. It'll be Celebi going up against Mega Lucario here for the game. Let's see, can he hold on here? No, as the Aurora Sphere knocks out the Celebi. And Destiny is going to hold on to win this game for India and give India a 2-1 lead here against Italy. So we have a good game so far. Heading to game number 3, it's India 2, Italy 1. Head to this 4th game, we got Akash versus Cryos. Cryos in red, Akash in blue, aka 1500 subs. As that Curlia stops the Marshadow from being able to just take that entry point. Double chance with the Kadabra. He'll land the Super Sai versus the Guillotine. Luckily, he double chanced. Looking for that teleport beam. He gets it. Confuses him. Sends him back and gets him the Alakazam. So Cryo's off to a good start here. Could push a little. Could try to push a little here. He'll bring down his Marshadow, which Akash will counter by they can bring out the Primal Kyogre. Sorry about that text there. Forcing a goal block here, or a long throw to surround kill. Good move by Akash. So max revive that Marshadow though. Bring out that Cosmog. So you gotta be careful though. Cosmog could hack could cause trouble. Can't speak. I've been recording a few games. As he'll get the miss versus the Psychic, a knockout there for Lunala. And Akash looking kind of nice right now. Going to double chance here up against that Kirlia. See if he can get the knockout, and he does not. Moongeist Beam versus as he'll Bright Powder though, and he'll land the Psycho Switch again. So not exactly what you wanted if you're Akash there. And he'll get the Moongeist Beam again versus the Super Psy this time, so that's a knockout. He'll bring up the Marshadow, forcing him to take the goal point there. We get an attack as the Alakazam will knock out the Solgaleo. So this is all Akash right now. Psyshock. That's just going to give him weight though. No, that knocks him out. Wow, I'm off. The attack here. This is an automatic knockout here against that Marshadow. So Cryos gets a little bit here back. Akash still dominating position. Never-ending nightmare. Which this could be a knockout. And it is. It is. And he does not land the blue, or does not land the white, so that will not knock him out. So basically take the entry point once again, and now he'll activate the Mega Alakazam, hoping to knock out that Primal Kyogre, even though it would probably just go down to Kyogre. So this is not a good spot for Cryos. He'll attack. Will he prevail out of this? No, he lands a dodge. So not what you want if you're Cryos here. As this will lead to a double chance with Solgaleo trying to get that Sunsteel strike. And he'll land the miss, but he'll be able to respin here. At the very least, try to burn. If not, try to knock him out, and that will burn him. It'll also give him a healthy fracture here. He'll just have to survive this attack from this Mega Alakazam still buying. That's only going to give him weight, so he'll be able to bring out his fracture now. Gave him 4 weight though, so that's not good for Primal Kyogre. But he's only a goalie, so you don't have to move him. As he lands the dodge, what a lucky spin there for Akash. As Cryos is running out of opportunities there. This is the last attack he has with that Mega Alakazam. And the Psyshock is only going to give him weight. As he'll move up with his fracture. As he continues to attack here. Psycho Shift. No movements. Shattered Psyche here. Trying to go get this knockout. Will he land the guillotine though? He will not. So he will get the knockout. Akash trying to give India a 3-1 lead here against Italy. And give them a commanding lead to hopefully win this game for India and keep themselves alive. And there's a very good group here of also Peru and Malaysia. And the Psychic versus the Miss, not what Akash wanted there. As he will get the attack here. Psyshock, that's only going to give him weight. So that Psyshock's a nice move, but it only gets a decent amount of stars, but it only gives him weight. So it's not that great of an attack. If he can land the Shadow Sneak versus one of those purples. That's basically GG. Let's see the attack here against Solgaleo, and he'll land the Psycho Shift again. Once again, he won't be able to move. Solgaleo will not allow that. Corkscrew Crash with Solgaleo going up against that Alakazam, hoping for the Psychic or the miss. He'll land the Psychic, and this is looking like Akash might hold on to win this game here, as he will move 2 spots away. Still an unexpected error, though, and Akash with the win, though. I have the results on the side here. So India with a commanding 3-1 lead. As we head to game number 5, we have Pavan versus Demon here. Pavan trying to win it for India. Demon trying to keep Italy's hopes, which are very, very unlikely now, that the best they can do is tie to win, because now they'll move, starting off here, pretty normal start. He'll bring out his Solgaleo to go up against the Mew, hoping for that Sunsteel Strike, which is exactly what he's going to get, which will send him to the PC. Drifloon comes out, and he'll be countered by Celebi, protecting that Solgaleo as Pavan moves his Lucario to the goal and brings out that Gardevoir, as that will be countered by Lunala as he brings out his Decidueye. No one on the entry point, so no spins there. As the Moon Blast is not going to be enough, as the Lunala knocks out that Gardevoir, which could surround kill that Drifloon next move. But he's going to move Drifloon out of harm's way and attack, going for that takeaway, and that's exactly what he'll get. Pavan will take away his Lunala, get back his Mew, and he'll stay on the field. He won't be sent to the bench because of Lunala's ability. As an X speed here with Celebi goes down, and he'll get the 40 versus the miss. So a good spin there for Demon, trying to keep Italy alive in this game, try to force a tie if they can win these last 2 games. Backtrack here, so that'll send both of them to the bench. No, he will not opt for that, though. So bring the Combuskin down. And the Combuskin will get knocked out by the Mars Shadow here. Shadow Sneak versus that Cyclone Kick. He'll move Solgaleo around the corner there. He'll put that Lunala to go up against the Decidueye. No attack, though. He moves up that Solgaleo. Never-ending Nightmare with Decidueye. He lands the Moon Guy's Beam. And that'll be a knockout there for Lunala. Demon, good positioning right now. So go up again. He will not go up against the Gardevoir. He just sits right next to him. Moves up the Mars Shadow as he'll attack the Gardevoir, which will end up in just a Warp Hole. Drifloon moves down. Menacing Moonrise Maelstrom will get automatically that Drifloon sent to the Ultra Space. He'll max revive the Combuskin, though, as he could take the entry point with Lunala, and that's exactly what he'll do, surround killing the Gardevoir, and then he'll get attacked with the Combuskin, and the Cyclone Kick knocks out the Lunala, as that'll bring out Blaziken now. He'll quickly just cover with Mars Shadow. I wouldn't be surprised if he Z-moved here, but no, he'll activate the Mega Blaziken. He can hop over him and burn him, and then attack. A burnt Mars Shadow, which is a very nice matchup there for that Mega Blaziken, and that's exactly what he'll do. He'll get the knockout there. Jet Kick versus Shadow Sneak, which will allow him to move down 2, as Demon will take the entry point with the Vibrava. He does have a good goalie, so he can rely on that, Demon, as he'll bring out his Lunala to play a little bit of defense, trying to keep that under control, as he will use his Z move here, hoping for that Origin Pulse, Demon, as he'll not get it, as also his Lunala will be burned. He's got that Kyogre, though. So double chance with Solgaleo, hoping he lands the white. And that's exactly what he'll land. He just needs to land one of his whites, and that's a knockout. And that's exactly what will happen. Both those are knocked out. Very good positioning for Demon here. He'll goal block with that Mega Blaziken, which goes back to Blaziken now. So he'll scoop up with the Lunala, get the burn off of it, and bring it up. Give him a nice healthy Lunala to try to go up and try to win this game. Ooh, as the Vibrava lands the purple and is knocked out because of Decidueye's ability. Not what Demon wanted. Very helpful for Pavon, though. He'll get the knockout here with Lunala. He'll bring the Drifloon out. He'll use his Z move, sending that Drifloon back to the Ultra Space. He learned from the first time he attacked. He doesn't want to be taken away again. So he'll quickly just use his Z move and send him to the Ultra Space. Gardevoir will attack here. Land the Super Psy. But that will not be enough to knock out the Lunala, as the Lunala can take the entry point now. And they're in a very good spot again, Demon, as he's able to bring his Marshadow up. They need to attack someone here, as he'll bring up right next to the Lunala. And this will give him a chance to attack with Blaziken and land the Cyclone Kick. It doesn't matter. He was confused. He'll be knocked out either way. Marshadow will have to take the entry point, or he won't. He'll go right after the Mew. Great matchup, and he lands the Shuttle Flip. So close to a win there for Demon. As he'll activate his Z move here up against the Marshadow. So that's going to be a knockout of that Marshadow right there. No way to avoid that. He'll bring out his Solgaleo, countered by the Drifloon. He brings back out his Vibrava, and then Pavon brings out his Lucario. Very good game we have here so far. He's going to attack into the Mew. He'll land the Fire Blitz, though, so no knockout and no burn. Trying to go for that Sunsteel Strike, and that's exactly what he'll get up against this Shuttle Flip, though. So no knockout there, as the Tectonic Rage will knock out that Lucario. What a great Z move for Vibrava. He's so underestimated in this game. And you can tell a lot of the best players are running Vibrava here in the World Cup. So Vibrava has been very noticed here in the World Cup. There's a few counters to him, but not too many. As he'll slide on over with the Vibrava, forcing that vibrating sound. He's going to want to go for the attack here. He'll get nothing now. He'll bring that Blaziken down. Flare Blitz one more time against the Hypersonic, which is not going to get it done. He's going to go for the attack here up against the Kyogre, and the Cyclone Kick will knock out the Kyogre. He'll bring down his Vibrava. No vibrating sound will be in effect here. He's right next to him already. And the Supersonic will confuse him against the Flare Blitz. So a lot of Flare Blitz here. Not helpful, as that'll be a knockout there for Lunala. Surround kill. He brings out his Decidueye, and the Celebi lands the purple on the entry, and that'll knock him out. And he finally gets the Sunsteel Strike, though. So the knockout there by Demon. He'll Z-move, though, with the Drifblim, which will be a knockout. And he won't even be able to knock him out. Solgaleo, by landing just his Sunsteel Strike, trying to get a knockout. He'll only burn him. He'll bring up the Lunala. Down goes the Lucario a little bit. Pavon needs a little defense here. He's got it now with the Gardevoir as he brings down the Lucario. Marshadow heading up the right side. He'll probably attack here with the Lucario, hoping for the for the Aurora Sphere. Lands the Tidal Wave versus the Metal Claw, so not helpful there for Lucario as he's bumped back 3 spots. As Marshadow takes the entry point. Mega Lucario takes place here, though. He'll probably go after that Kyogre, trying to get that knockout, so he can try to force some type of fight here against Demon's defense here with the Vibrava on the entry on the goal point. Good place for Vibrava. Menacing Moonrise. Once again, the 3rd time he's done this game now. Sending him to the Ultra Space. And this could be a death blow here. This could be really damaging here. Unexpected error. And Demon end up winning this game for a 3-2 now India lead. Cutting the lead in half. As we head to game 5, we have Suraj versus Cry here. Italy wins and they're still alive with the tie. India wins, they're looking much better with the win. But if Italy loses, they are mathematically eliminated. So this is a huge game for Hunter here versus. Well, no, this is a huge game for Cry versus Suraj, but really India Hunter, Ian Hunter. He'll bring the Cosmog to the entry point here. Bring the Mewtwo up, as then he'll bring the Drifloon down. Gallade to the defensive left side. And Lunala to the defensive entry point. Goes right to the middle of the field as he'll back up that Drifloon. As Lunala get caught in the vibrating sound as he moves back down. Air Balloon here for Lunala as he'll get the surround kill of Mewtwo. No attack though. Very indecisive Cry here with his Lunala as he keeps moving it around. Letting Hunter get a little bit better positioning here. I wouldn't be doing that if I were Cry, because he can easily be able to get very nice positioning when you're just trying to move around your Lunala. As the Warpole goes down, no, he doesn't want it. He wants the Moonblast, and it's a 70-70. And he will not go for the attack here, as they'll go for the Z move with Lunala here. And that'll send the Gallade to the Ultra Space. So like we saw last game, once again, Lunala with that menacing Moonrise. So he'll probably go for the double chance, jump to the right side, and attack. Try to knock him out, try to get a very good positioning of the game, and he lands the dodge. Not quite what you wanted if you were Hunter there, trying to just knock him out. He'll activate the Z move here, and that'll send that Lunala to the Ultra Space. So 2 menacing Moonrise Maelstroms, sending 2 figures to the Ultra Space here. Very good matchup here so far as the Mew knocks out the Gardevoir with the Hypersonic versus the Warpole. Double chance for Lunala going up against the Mew. Trying to go for a white attack. He gets it. Very nice there for Cry. As Hunter brings down his Vibrava, Cry gets back his Gallade and he moves it right on the field. Hunter will max revive his Mew. As Lunala gets caught in the vibrating sound as he brings down Drifloon. Hunter going for the attack, going for the takeaway, and he'll get it. As I'll send him to the bench though, but takeaway cries Marshadow right now. As the miss versus the Screech show. Lunala will get that one weight there. As Vibrava takes the entry point, Lunala takes the goal point. Tectonic Rage, as this will knock out that Lunala. So once again, Tectonic Rage for Vibrava coming in clutch. He will not evolve, and this will force him to have to goal block. If he didn't have goal block, that would have been GG. Vibrava just takes the entry point now. Hunter will bring down that Drifloon, countered by that Mewtwo. He will try to go for the. He won't go for the takeaway. He was going to hope for a surround kill that following turn, but he'll bring down that Lunala. Cry with a Z move available if needed, as he will attack with the Mega Mewtwo up against the Drifloon. So Mew will counter that. He'll double chance here. Going for the knockout. Both of these have Hypersonic. And they'll both land their Hypersonics, which is perfect for Mega Mewtwo here. Gets back that Marshadow. And an unexpected error, but Siraj got the win in this game. India will take this matchup 4-2, mathematically eliminating Italy out of this World Cup. Let's take a look at the Group B here. So we have a two-way tie in first place between Peru and India, where they're both 1-0-1 with a 7-5 overall record and 4 points. And then we have Malaysia with 2 points with no wins, no losses, and 2 ties. And then we have Italy, who have been mathematically eliminated with an 0-2-0 record and a 4-8 overall record. But here are these situations. For Peru to advance, they need a win versus India or Malaysia to tie or lose versus Italy. For India to clinch, they need a win versus Peru, and they need a Malaysia loss or tie versus India. Or Italy, my bad. And for Malaysia, they need a win versus Italy, and they need a non-tie between the two in order to clinch a spot. Now, if they tie and Malaysia wins, then it'll be a three-way tie for first place. So that could be interesting. But that's going to do it from this match. And I keep clicking these things for some reason. Today's score, India 4, Italy 2. This has been the 2019 Pokemon Duel World Cup. I want to thank you guys for watching. Catch you next time.